Alright, hello, this is Demon coming back for a new round of EU Fools Korea, and perhaps the final episode of this series. I'm just going to go ahead and just speed through to the end. Mainly because there's not too many countries I really want to declare war against anymore. Russia is still an option for war, but from... Actually, how well did the Tims just kick their ass? That's the telltale sign. 76,000 men. If I fought a war now... I could probably push them all the way back. Their manpower pool is currently sitting at 27,000, 28,000. I sent 2 armies to the west. Keep the rest in the east. Doable. But we're also dealing with open rebellion. Where's this territory at? Ningbo. Where is this province? Where's that province at? I had to find it. Didn't it just pop up? Oh, there it is. Okay, I thought I saw it somewhere. Okay, that one's been calmed down. Changsha. Just saw it. You're calmed down. Shun. They're up in the north, am I wrong? Doesn't appear so. Where are these guys at? I'm trying to get like, I think I'm gonna do a war against Russia next, but I have to sit there and see which territories I gotta quiet down. Ah, fuck it. We'll do it live. Alright. Do war. Imperialism. Shit. When can I do war? 1812. Jesus, that's not worth it. I'm not doing a war against Russia. My thing is, I hold myself to a standard on this. It's like, if I can get a war going against them, I'll do it. Ah, there we go. Unrest just went down again, so that should calm everybody's tits. Give me like 30,000 of those. Any good manufactories? There's some. Temples. Oop, built one by accident. Territorial claims. No. There. Definitely there. Any other good ones? Where's the other... Vladivostok? Here? Any other good ones? Here and here. That's all my money I just spent. I'm going to save the income up. And what I'm going to finish up with is we're going to build up all the provinces that are currently having trade ports in them. So I'm going to pretty much upgrade them to be able to stand up to the rest of the world. And it seems like we own 2 of them here, so go ahead and upgrade this to a level 2. We need a little bit more money. That's what I want right there. Upgrade that to a, guess what, level 2. Increasing my trade influence in the Hangzhou region. Ooh, what's this? What other one is there? This one. Ah, there we go, the fire one. Alright. So, for the most part, these guys can all be... I'll just let them build up. I'll let them build and then delete them. Do we have like 3 more cannons getting built? We do. So go ahead and cancel. Cancel. They're all together. Delete. Good. Good. Oh, good. Another one down here. Another one down here. Let's see, any others? Any others? Not really. Alright, so go ahead and state all those. Damn, my admin points are really falling behind. I feel sorry for this. Because I'm going to be behind on tech on that. Oh, I could get another 5 stage. Don't show me that game. You suck. There we go. We'll go ahead and do it. What's the income looking at? We're over 100 ducats a month. Who else do we have here? Let's go ahead and get this guy in. I want a +3. Military and Diplo are something I'm not worried about. I'm more concerned with just trying to finish this thing out for admin ideas. That's already doable. Finishing that last state out. Do we have pretty much everything getting built where it's supposed to be at? For the most part, yes. Alright, so I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pretty much just build up the ports. That's all I care about. If anything's like a level 1 that I own or level 2, I'm just going to upgrade them so that they're more powerful. Go ahead and upgrade that. I want more state power. Go ahead and do that, so I get that done. What other territories do I currently own that have very little influence? Go ahead and do this one. Go ahead and upgrade. Now, what's my... how much money is being made through here? A fair bit, and I can send it to Beijing. Now, how much money am I sending from Mexico? Not very much. I'm going to recall that merchant. Mexico's again another... I only kept the guy over there just because I had to get rid of that. I wanted to get rid of a merchant. But if I have trade influence here in the Xi'an region, I'm probably going to go ahead and transfer trade power with that gentleman. Go ahead and do that real quick. Transfer trade power. Go ahead and head here, gentlemen. I want you to increase my trade influence in the region. Oh my god, I took all of it. I'm such a dick. Any other territories that are connected to that one? Not really. I own all the trade influence. I love it. Alright, so I think Nippon was another one I wanted to put all my focus in because I own most of the trade here. Wow, there is such a difference in between monetary value. Now it says I only own 20%. Who else has influence here? Pirates. Ooh. Who's pirating my shit? Where's my fleet? Hunt pirates. Beijing. Go, boys. How much of that influence did they just lose? Most of it. In terms of this, what else do we have? I guess I'll go ahead and do that. I'm fine with it. And I think for the most part we've calmed down most of the rebellions. So let's go ahead and just put all our boys on training then. You're training, you're training. I want you down in Beijing. The other guys are over here in this region. Go ahead and head back to the Fort Mountains there. Holy Roman Empire. And now when I do get access to the next tech, I'm just going to dump the points into it because at this point I just don't give a shit. Like, I can be ahead on this because it's the last one. I have no idea who the hell those people are. We no longer have rebellions kicking in. Everything's pretty much calmed down for the most part. I mean, I could... You know what? Let's state Hawaii. Just because I can. Let's go ahead and state this because I can. And we get access to this. So, citizenry, plus 10% of morale. So the 10% we lost from Golden Era has just been regained. Excellent. Excellent. I like this shit. Haha. Sadly enough, we won't get this one done. I'm actually kind of saddened by this. I actually would have really liked to have gotten all the way to the end. That'd been actually pretty damn cool. Free money. Why the hell wouldn't I? Re-election cost down by 10%. That's actually pretty damn good. Ah, Korea. How you have done very well in this. And as I said, there's a lot of different people I'd like to declare war on, but I can't yet. Like, I'd like to go to war with, uh, the Russians, but there's no point, because if I try to go to war with them, there's nothing going to be gained out of it. I could probably go to war with Shun. Who else are you allied with? Do you have any other tributaries that I might or may not be able to punch? The U. I think I have a way of finally killing them. Dissolve the alliance so I don't feel bad. Quit training. Now. Quit training. Quit training, quit training, quit training. All troops prepare for the invasion. Okay. I want you stationed here. I want you stationed here. I want you over here. And I want the last army to the southeast. Okay, so I think I have a plan. We can keep fighting Wu now, and I think I have a way of beating them. So what's going to end up happening is my armies are going to get stationed. We're going to declare war on Shun. They only have Wu to call on. We'll beat them up, but we're going to focus all our efforts on taking out Wu. Because I want to see if I can Diplo annex them before the end of the game, which involves me basically kicking everybody else's ass. So I got to punch them, I got to punch the U. When I get that done, we'll take out Wu again, which pretty much finishes them. I think I can get the rest of their territory through this. Okay, so is all my Beijing node stuff all fully upgraded? They are. Okay, good. That means I don't have to care about this anymore. Okay, so the rest of our trade influence... I think we should get a big influence down here in this region. So what I'm going to vote for is build more world trade. Oh, can I not build any? You have a top level 7 train already in Zhangyang. Okay, so I can't do that there. The next one... Oh wait, I have more here. I didn't even see them. Do that. Do that. The capital is where we're going to build this one at. That one's fully done. Fully done. Where is the center at? Right over here in this region. So go ahead and do the town. Can I upgrade this one too? Yes, that's more trade influence. Another one we can get is down here in the south. Can I not do any more? No, I don't have any more money. Wait a minute, we can do this. Wait 1 month. Okay, wait a minute. You cannot have, you already have 6. Okay, so I can't get any more. So we have one in Nippon. We have one in the Hangzhou region. We have one in this region. Beijing's fully upgraded. Can I get one up here with Garen? No, I cannot, so we're done. So we're going to go ahead and start the war. Kill them. You guys are going to go down there. You guys are going to push here. You guys are going to push here. You guys push here. You gentlemen push here. All out invasion. Did we lose somebody? Oh. +3. Go for him. My army is more powerful than you ever realized. Take Shun's capital. That'll basically force the Russians' hands. Let's see. Other things that we get access to. I think the last one we have is this Liberty Desire for same subject same subject people. Commit all forces to this offensive. I'm killing these guys now. Head in. You guys are going to keep your offensive going over there in that region. Head here next. You gentlemen push north. They got a weakened army pushing out. Push in. Kill them. There we go. Good boys, good boys, good boys. Stack wipe. Good. Okay. So we got that from them. Oh, we lost that guy now. Shit. Go for the national tax. Wait a minute, is there an inflation guy? Yearly inflation's but I can't upgrade him. Go ahead and go for the national tax modifier, gentlemen, and we're gonna upgrade him with 3. Okay. Okay, continue on. Next tech. Okay, so we can get the last admin tech in, or second to last one in, increase our state count. Good job there, boys. Head in here. How's this fort looking? It's almost down. Yeah, guys secured that. Head here next. Where'd a rebellion kick in at? Please don't say fucking Siberia if I look up here, I swear to God. No? Where'd that rebellion kick in at? Is it in the east? Is it in my New World colonies? It is. Okay, so that's fine. I thought it was in my land. I was gonna say shit. Okay, you guys can head down here next. I thought I didn't send you. How we looking? How we looking? We're getting there. We're getting there. Continue the fight. Good, you guys secured that. Head here next. Damn cough. Do apologize about that though, with the cough. I think I gotta get something more to drink after I'm done with this, because I haven't had anything to drink besides coffee since this morning. So that's a fort. That's a fort. And then gobble up whatever's left. Shit, that's not enough. Now, if I went and did a peace treaty with the Shun, though, how much land would they give me? This. Pretty much the same amount. But that gets rid of all their forts, which that's what matters. Or we could see about getting rid of said forts. What territory is not a fort? I know this one isn't, so it's just those other two. Here, here, here. Again, it doesn't matter because it's either way. I'm only getting very minor provinces, unless I go for a stability hit, which could definitely impact me greatly. You know what? I could probably take it. I could probably take that hit. You know what? We'll end this war. I'm just gonna do it to do it and kill them. So we'll end this war, get a peace treaty, go back to war with them, and just wipe them off the face of the earth. Just so I can say they're dead. Because at this point it doesn't matter, because I can get the stability back. War exhaustion doesn't matter, because I can easily recover that without any issues. I just want to end this. I want Wu gone. We're the end of the game. That's my life goal right now, is to kill them off. They're accepting the peace treaty. Everybody back the hell out. Get out of there. I'll take the tax modifier at this point. I don't really care about Shun. Is there any provinces they have that I have territorial claims on at this point? One. I don't want it. I'll just take your money and make you my bitch. Gentlemen, head south. Head south. We're going at it. Make a generous donation. Now we're back in their good graces. Next one we get is not till 1820, so it's not happening anytime soon. As for the gentleman I currently have running, go ahead and get a +5 in on you. Tim's, I don't want to piss him off, so we'll get rid of our claim. Well, how much closer am I getting rid of this? The Wu one won't happen until then. How about this? We declare war on you. No, they're the only ones that wouldn't. They no longer have that shit. Can we declare war on the Shu? When's that peace treaty end with them? Shu don't end till 1813. When's the peace treaty end with the Shun then? 1818. But these guys are probably going to be influenced to rejoin the war. And Russia can't get to Wu because I'm using Wu's. I'm buffering them. Do that. We'll get ready to go for another war. So if we're lucky, nobody will declare war on the Shu. And I'm going to go to war with them next. Harmonization progress. Yes. 1827, so we have a chance of maybe getting that done if the modifiers keep kicking in for it. And we're pretty much another month away before I can get that done too. Very good. Tech is done. We are up on it. So I got 2 years before I can declare war on them again. And as I said, I'm going to pretty much just play this out until it's done, because at this point I think we're pretty much nearing the end of the game, so this might be an extended episode for me. Our leader is dead. I want somebody with high... Oh, I want him. I gotta pick him. I got no real choice. I need somebody with real high admin. Real high admin, because then I can use him to get the last tech, hopefully, before it kicks in. Then to give me as many points as humanly possible. $88, so next month. And then we'll have a little bit of time to increase our admin count to then get more territory. And then hopefully by that point I can finally declare war on the Shun again if they haven't been completely gobbled up by the Russians. And then I guess I'll just play the game out until then. That seems like the best bet. So we'll keep this going. What is this? Provinces are more likely to... Oh my goodness. Don't mind if I do. Now how old is this son of a bitch? 64, so I might have wasted Republican tradition on nothing. What's this? Construction costs? Oh, I don't care. I got enough money to handle construction costs at this goddamn point. As for military stuff, I mean, I could pretty much spend the military points into getting Republican tradition back. And when exactly does this end? It is July of 1813. Now, has the Shun been gobbled up completely? No, they're still here. They're still a tributary. If I try to declare war on them, Wu will enter again. I think we can kill Wu by the end of this. I think we got this. I think we got this. Because I'll declare war on Shu, gobble up their territory. If we don't, they'll probably have maybe 2 provinces left, if I had to guess. Maybe even 1. Once that's done, we pretty much just gobble up the rest. Now, the only thing I can't guarantee is I'll have the rest of that cord. That's probably the only thing I won't have done, but they will be out of the game. Which, again, is cool for me, because Korea grows Evologia, and I can say I own all this portion of the world. Really good army. I can pretty much rival the Russians. If this game continued until like the 1900s, I could probably beat Russia back all the way to pretty much completely out of Siberia. The Tins will push them the rest of the way out. Colonial-wise, I could probably start punching Spaniards and get them out of my territory. The Europeans are pretty much gone. In terms of trade, pirates are still pretty prevalent here. Give me more... Go ahead and head here, gentlemen. Go ahead and lose 100 ducats, that's fine. I want to increase the size of the fleet. Alright, this is doing great. The only thing I gotta pretty much pray for is that the Shu never like abandon their peace treaty or abandon their alliance treaty with them. Because the other thing is that it hasn't happened yet, which I'm surprised by, is the Tims haven't killed him yet. I thought for damn sure Tims would have went after him, but they didn't kill the Shu. Inflation's at a minimum amount, that's even better. Yearly Republican tradition's up by what? 1.62 a year, that's pretty good. Nearing the end of the game, come on, I want to end this. Because I get done at around 11:30, I can take a bit of a half-hour break, get something to drink, maybe numb on some stuff, come back, get more RE0 done. I am a happy camper with this. This is going well. It's been a pretty productive day for recordings too. I haven't had time to really record like this in weeks. Ooh, I want admin. That's all I care about. Admin's a godsend at this point. Also, in terms of construction shit, oh yeah, do it. Do it. All my income just got spent on that. 1 more month, the Shu are at war. Come on, baby, come on. It's nearly in the bank. Yes. War it is. Who the fuck is Mong Nai? They're too weak for me to care. Mandate of Heaven. I'll take them odds. Kill them here, 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 here. We were just dealing with an all-out rebellion. Here, here, 2 provinces. That's all I can get off of them. 2 provinces. Damn it. It's probably because of conquest cost, right? Pretty much. No, my level 5 guy's dead. Hey, look, he's back. Booyah. Now, I can get the Mandate of Heaven, correct? Claim the Mandate. I will claim it. And then you gentlemen... Did they not accept the thingy? Where the hell are these guys at, then? Didn't I just see them? Oh, there they are. Hey, I go down there, kill them. Damn it. Okay, you guys secured that. I want you gentlemen heading up here. You gentlemen are going to take the fort. Damn it, they got the weakest one in admin. Is that Diplo being done? Diplo is done. I am a happy camper again. Now, are they willing to accept this peace treaty at this point? No, they're not. Come on. Kill them. And where were these guys at again? Right here? I could transport my troops, but I'm not too concerned with that. Come on, boys, get it, get it, get it. There's 4 provinces after this, and it's just a war against Shun after this, as long as there's still a tributary of them. It's 1818, so 4 years from now we can go after them. I mean, I don't really care. Do that. How's the harmonization looking at this point? I think it's still 1827, yeah, so harmonization with the Christian group isn't going to happen anytime soon. Oh, you boys lost your guy. Okay, you're happy people again. How much further along are we on this? Pretty damn close. Once these fall, I don't see them lasting for very much longer. I do want Nanjing, though. That's one thing I guarantee you I want. And then we'll see what we can get out of this. No, a diplomat is dead. Why, Jesus, why? Oh, no, he's back. Good, kill them. I mean, I'll give them this much. Their forts are holding for the most part. That's the surprising bit. Yeah, and if I get rid of one of the forts, they'll pretty much end their influence. Yeah, my income is not dealing with that. I don't have 3,200. Do this. It's over. I will trash your economy as well, so that you can never recover from this. Thank you very much. The Wu are out. Shu, please give me the mandate. And your territory. And your money, just because I can. Haha. Now I am king. Kneel before me. Oh, I do get another one of these in. Neat. Ah, fuck. Well now, that wasn't something I thought would happen. So we're a dynasty again. Yay! I didn't mean to do that. I like the Republic of Korea. Fuck me. Damn it. Well, I did not know that. Shit. If I would have known that, I wouldn't have picked that. Shit. Should I keep the game going, or do I keep the Republic of Korea? You know what? Let's go back a month. I'm just gonna reload. I hope everybody else is okay with it. I didn't think I'd lose the Republic. I want to stay a Republic. I don't want to be. I thought the mandate would not make. I kept forgetting the mandate. I've never done it before, so I didn't know it did that. What do you call it? Hell, this is taking a while to load. I thought it'd be something more like the HRE, which is like you can be whatever the hell you please. I didn't think it'd be like that. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have taken that deal. Can I... Wait a minute, can I use you as like an Oh, we're doing this. Yeah, I'm using these guys. These are my boys. Okay, I can use these guys as an excuse to take all their territory. I'm gonna use them. Yeah, this is good. I didn't think this was a thing. Okay, so I guess the mandate is something I didn't want then. That gets rid of Wu. Yes. Okay, so I mean, I really would like the Mandate of Heaven. But I just don't see the point in it. I don't like the Mandate. It's something I'm not a big fan of. At least for me. Other people might like the Mandate because you can get kind of a big influence in Asia. But my thing is Asia is run primarily by me. The only other country that has anything in the East Asia sphere is the Tims, and they own all of Western China. I don't have any influence out in that region anymore. Do global tariffs like last time and upgrade this guy fully. Okay, that siege is done. Me and the Tims are on friendly notice. But I can get Nanjing. And what little money they have, which isn't anything, so do it. That is horrible overextension. Go ahead and fix it. Okay, I need my boys spread out. I need one of you here. I need another one of you stationed like right here. I need you up here, killing that off. I want you here, and you can go somewhere in between, like right about there. And then the war with the Shun will begin next, and then that'll force Wu to join the final war. We'll kill him, beat him back, and we're done. Free admin points, why not? Yeah, I didn't think the mandate worked that way, but I kind of like the idea that it just used the Shu as an excuse to almost fully diplo-annex the Wu now. I will say this much, between me and the Tims, I think we are pretty much... They have a much higher pool of troops to get from, but their manpower is something questionable. The only thing I can see them beating me in, and even then, morale is extremely close between both of us. I have a much higher tradition count than they have, but my defensiveness is higher, my siege ability is higher. If I needed to, I could probably call in a discipline guy, which, didn't I do the discipline one already? Yeah, because it was that one. Like, I don't need to tame the dragon. I don't want to be the king. I want to be president. I like my president. Sounds cooler that way. Didn't I just pay for this guy? That's really cool as Confucianism. I always forget about that, because I think you can form, the Mughals? I think they're called. And I think they get Confucianism too, and you can harmonize with everybody out here. You can get the Hindus on your side. I think if you get the Sunni, you get all the Muslim groups. So you can pretty much get full aligned. You can pretty much take over everything as them. I think that's why a lot of people like them, because they're pretty OP if you can form them. And then once you guys are done, head back, because you guys will probably kill them real quick. And then once that overextension's gone, we're pretty much set. Okay, so we did have a rebellion further up north. I didn't think about that. Okay, head north, boys. And that really sucks. I did not think Mandate did that. But on the other hand, I've never played in East Asia enough to know it, so... Like, most of my games I always focus on in Europe because it's just more fun. Like, the East is pretty entertaining, I won't lie. I had fun playing as Korea. There was ups, there was downs. There was a close war with Russia, but we expanded and overcame them. The Tims were a godsend of an alliance. I think that's what gave me an equal playing field. Without the Tims, I don't think I'd be doing as well as I am now. The Ottomans have done an exceptional job. I love how big they've gone. They've pushed into Europe. They've got the Ukraine, the Caucasus pretty much under their control. Pretty much all northeastern Africa they've gotten pieces of. They own Saudi Arabia for the most part. I mean, Scandinavia finally was getting pushed back towards like the last 100 years. I think they finally started losing. Danzig has grown into a powerhouse. Bohemia is a lot better than I thought they would be. They have done an excellent job. They've pushed in the Baltics. They got pieces of Sweden. They got their own power play, but I think the Ottomans beat them in a one-on-one fight. Triers pretty much formed a pretty good empire over here. Great Britain did form. Arthur First Wallace. Oh, you know what happened? That might say Great Britain, but I think whenever Scandinavia was losing its war, Scotland, I think, went to war with them. They probably secured the northern region they lost, and they formed Great Britain. So this is Scotland, actually, that's in power, because it says Wallace. And it's Catholic. I think that's Scotland. That's good. Scotland did a good job. Oh good, we're done with the techs then. I no longer have to care about tech forever. That's pretty good. North America's a fucking catastrophe. I'm pretty much the only person that's like, Spain owns so much. That's the only thing I don't like with this anymore. It's like Spain is the one that gets the most power out of everybody. It's them and Portugal. They always are the two that colonize all this land. Like, a little bit of Newfoundland up there, a little bit of Scandinavia down here. Like, all the other empires don't get a chance to colonize. I mean, France did a pretty good job towards the end. I mean, they got control of Australia, New Zealand, some of the territory here in Papua New Guinea. But what's that even matter for? And when does that peace treaty end with the Shun? November. And the Tims just finished them off. Shit. I don't think the Shun will last till 1818. Damn it, I almost got him. Unless I declare war. Who would even join? Probably the Shu. They're probably their only alliance. Let me see if they last till 1818. If they can last that long, I could probably use them as an excuse to kill Wu. But it has to last until then. Let's do super speed. Super speed for the win. Good news, points, come on. Shun, if you last until then, you are my new friends. Because I know the Tims are just going to Diplo annex everything else. There's no more territory. That's all annexable. Come on, boys, hold. It's July, we're so close. August. September. Come on, it's almost there. October. November. November. Got it. Kill them, kill them, kill them. Other forces, head south. Shun are out. I know they're out. Okay, this ends the Wu. I had an excuse. Good. Kill them. Kill them. Thank God for the Shun. They survived until I could do this. Destroy the walls. I want them gone. Push here. Kill them. It gets rid of their stack. Head back here. As soon as you guys are done securing that, I'm going to send you in also to help with the fight. Good job, boys. Head in. Now, the big question is going to be, can I do a forward attack? Oh yeah, there we go. Is that rebellion in it? Up in the north? Up in the north, kill it. I doubled the troop count, and the Shun are, or the Wu are gone. Damn it. They don't want a peace treaty, but they don't have a force. You do, you have no army. No pain, no gain. Trade efficiency. I mean, I don't need prestige. Wait, are they willing to accept it? Yes! The war ends! The Wu are gone. Korea is satisfied. How are my boys looking? Yeah, they're gonna make it in time. Oh wow, even my one group of guys, the Cascadian army, got in. They lost, but they gave me enough time to make it. Good job, boys. Alright. So, the big question is what else can I state before the end of the game? So, territories I was looking to state. Can I state any of this, or is this all stated now? Is it territory? Is it because it's not cored? No, that ain't it. Why can't I state this? Oh, it's because it isn't a core. Well, when's that going to be done? It's probably not going to be done before the end of the game, right? September of 1821. Yeah, I ain't getting done. Alright. Okay, one thing I can do is West Micronesia. Go ahead and do this, because I don't care. Go ahead and do the Papua New Guinea coast, because again, this is territory I've had claims on for quite a while, and I think they deserve a lot more credit than they get. Go ahead and core that. This region as well, go ahead and core, or state it, then core it. Another good one, I want another good one. Kamchatka region, yes. Go ahead and core it, stated, done. Alright, it's January of 1820. One more year and the game is over. Excellent, 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 excellent. Alright, how is my territorial claims looking at this point? Very excellent. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get forts set up. Make it seem like I'm going to make this game last longer than it is. Here. See, build another one here, 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 new forward line. Oh, we can build these. Build them. Manufactories. We can get more of these built. And income. Go ahead and do those. Do that. Alright, I'm happy. It's a good way to end the game. We got all the text done, we got all the ideas done. We didn't get the reform or government reform done. We were almost there. We had 2 more tiers and I think we could have had it. I'm going to kind of let the game just run sort of slow at this point. Territorial size, we are a pretty large empire. We took more territory than I was expecting. I didn't know how the Japanese war would have went, but eventually we just overcame them and beat them. Me and the Tims are pretty much the rival, or I would say, even though we're not, even though we don't have any real rivalry between us, I do see some. I can see us becoming rivals, but we're pretty much the largest empires in the game at this point. Spain, did I still have my embargo on you? Yes, I do. Still have my embargo on you. We have it on the Russians. If we didn't ally, we definitely would have been butting heads. Because if the only thing that probably gave me an advantage at this point, I would say, is the Tims rivaled the Russians, which means those two never wanted to be allies. Russia rivaled them back. I don't actually know. Russia never rivaled them, really. Oh, maybe Russia's too weak now, but they did have a rivalry. But I think the Tims own too much Russian land. The Russians have territory the Tims want at this point, so the rivalry is there. The Tims look like they have begun a push south, so they were pushing in the Spaniard territory. I'll give the AI this much: the Tims have done an excellent. Holy shit. No. No, good luck. I mean, I like that alliance, but... yeah, sorry about the cough. Try to cover up as best I can, but I don't. If I try removing my headset, it becomes a bitch. But, yeah, me and the Tims, I think me and them becoming buddy-buddy is the best thing that could happen. It gave me a lot of swaths of territory up here. My only regret that I have is I wish I could have got more of this territory against the Tims. I would have liked to have had access to this whole region of China. I did not expect the Ming to collapse the way they did. I have seen a lot of games where they've been collapsing now, so Paradox must have updated it to where it's more likely for them not to survive. Because that used to be a big issue with people. Like when Mandate of Heaven came out, I'm just going to decrease this to speed 1. I know that was a big issue because when Mandate came out, Ming never died. And it was really hard to play out here in Asia because typically it was always you fighting, which pretty much you always had to fight Ming and try to beat them in a one-on-one fight. But playing as any of these countries, it was difficult because you couldn't really beat them unless you consolidated and enforced like financial corruption up the wazoo up on them, but it was like hard. Even I used to notice, but now Ming has collapsed. As I said, I would like to have gotten this territory. I kind of would have liked to got Taiwan too, just so I could say I had it. Colonial-wise, we did excellent. I love Cascadia as one of our things. Wait a minute. Herald from Tims, they tell us of the end of the Shu Empire. Oh. Oh, the Tims ended the mandate. Holy shit. It's paid tribute to Chinese overlords for some time. Oh, so because... So the taming... Oh, okay, so... Anytime the mandate... Whoever owns the mandate gets crushed, somebody else can revive it. I don't want to, though. I don't want the mandate. The mandate's worthless to me. I don't need tributaries. But as I was saying, so the schooner just got crushed. Colonial-wise, I wish we could have got more land. Am I satisfied with what we got? Yes. Cascadia and New Korea were very nice to me. They both gave me a lot of territory. I would say the Spaniards, on the other hand, them in Portugal did a great job. They did a lot of colonizing. They took a lot of land. Spain was a formidable force even in East Asia. The only issue I have with Spain is, as far as they expanded, they can't beat the rivals in the Muslim world. The Tims, the Ottomans, they'll kill everybody. The only reason I'm not killed is because I had the alliance. Besides that, I mean, there's not much else I can say. This was a great game. As I said, I did have some resets I had to do, but for the most part, we did pretty well. So if we look at the overall thing, we have historical scores. We have 9,806. That's not too bad. In terms of great powers, does it tell me where my great powers stance is at this? Um, Chinese. I don't think it does. That kind of sucks. I wish it was there. It's the only thing I don't see on here. So yeah, that kind of sucks. But as we can sit there and see, we've done a pretty good job. We had 3 stability by the end, 75 prestige cores. Ideas, we had all of them done. We did a lot of military ones this time around. Usually I usually at least add trade and maybe, and that's usually my final one. But we went for maritime, and I usually grab another one instead of plutocratic. But since we went republic, I had that option, so I grabbed both them and aristocratic because it made sense. Religious unity was down 94%, but that's because of a lot of the orthodoxy, but we were harmonizing, so that would have boosted straight up. I think we were, I don't know if we finished converting the province here that we had that was Sunni. I don't know if that got converted in time or not. Besides that, we did have a little bit of overextension, so the territory we got from Wu never got cored. We had the 5th largest army, but our army was pretty good quality. We didn't have nearly as much as the Tims because the Tims went ham on their troops. We had the 3rd largest navy, which again we could have kept increasing the size of it, making it more formidable. We had the 3rd most provinces. I would say if anybody else had more provinces than us, Spain maybe because of its colonization game, if it includes them. I would say Spain because they own a lot of Iberia. They own a fair bit of Africa, and as I said, they're colonies, and then the ones in like East Asia. If not them, I'd say the Ottomans. They owned pretty much all of North Africa. They pushed pretty far in. They took a good chunk of Ukraine, all the way through the Balkans. They pushed into Austria. That's great for them. Saudi Arabia, East Africa, and some territories even out here in East Asia. Another one that I could see is maybe still Russia. Russia still owned a lot of territory, even though it wasn't that good. That or the Tims. The Tims were the juggernaut of the Central Asian empires. And the only reason I didn't get killed by them was because I allied with them. If we would have went to war, and it was like during the early bits where they had no manpower, I don't know who could have won. I had the manpower, but I didn't have the numbers. They had the number game. Then you go in the highest province value. Mine weren't really that well developed. We took some Siberian territory, but our development was pretty much focused into Korea, tiny bit of Japan and China. Income, it was 3rd highest, but we did pretty well. I want to know who I'm assuming Spain had to have the highest income out of everybody because of their trade. Because they would have had all their income coming in from North America, South America, some of the territories they owned in Africa, East Asia, all that coming in. Trade income was the 5th, and again, that's probably because we focused our trade value in the Beijing. So most of my trade value came from Nippon, 2 of the Chinese provinces, Giran up here in Siberia, and then California. So there wasn't as much trade value as we needed. Can we go to the timeline? Oh, cool, so we can kind of see what the game looks like. So this was us. The final bits of the game. Not too bad, I would have to say for myself. We'll go on medium, I'll see what this looks like. So, actually, I'll go on fast. So that's what we looked like originally. Took us a lot of years. That's already, what, 20 years into the game already? We haven't expanded yet? 20 years, 30 years, almost 30 years before we expanded. We took 2 provinces. Did I name Death Mountain yet? Oh no, Death Mountain got named, but I don't think it was that early. I only got named Death Mountain until this. That's when Death Mountain occurred. Look at that expansion. We took over that region where So was at. We took the Vladivostok region, the eastern region of Siberia, or Russia. Expanded ever further. Was that when the colonial game began? No, colonial game didn't begin yet. Then we were kind of peaceful for a while. We didn't have many years of war. Then we did. Then we kicked in, took Sakhalin, we took northern region. That's not bad. We were. Oh, that's when the expansion really kicked in. That's when I pushed out. And then this was, I think, the many years of peace we had to keep. And I think that's when. No, I didn't start the colonial game yet. When the hell did I start that? I think I couldn't do anything for this beginning bit. Oh, there we go. We took northern Japan. Oh, yeah, that's right, because the Hosokawa and the Ashikaga were at war with each other because one wanted independence. Oh, we took Ming's territory in northeastern Korea. Northeastern Korea. Oh, we got Cascadia finally formed. Oh, yeah, that's when that group retreated and went there and we killed them. Then did I do anything else in Asia for a bit? I think I was at a period of peace because I couldn't expand too easily, except for in Japan. Oh no, we took those guys out. And then I think around this time is when we had that, what do you call? We had that coalition war. Everybody wanted to kick our ass, and then that happened. And then Cascadia was still expanding. I was getting New Korea formed. The Tims were at that size. Look at that. That was the damn Tims, and they expanded to all of this. They owned all of this. They did an excellent job. That AI did terrific. Oh yeah, we took a new. We were still pushing up through there. We took Manchuria at that point. What else was going on in this? Was New Korea formed yet? No, New Korea was still expanding. I didn't get to them yet. Oh no, I think I might have. I think I had to get one more province. And then we started taking more of this. We took Manchuria. We started expanding. We were a minor nation. This is when the Shun were still a bit of a reputable country, but the Tims were. Look at the Tims, man. Holy shit. Yeah, I took the rest of Japan. I didn't even pay attention to the Tims at this point. Okay, New Korea did form. Cascadia was expanding. Yeah, what are the Tims doing? Did they just keep pushing eastward? They had to have, because Dratoxia was here too, and I was paying attention to them. Oh yeah, that's when Shun grew big. That's what happened. So that's what the Tims did. The Tims went to war with the Shun, took their territory, pushed north into the weaker states that were up there, and just kept doing it until they won. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the expansion. And I think I went. I think no, I haven't. I didn't even go to war with the colonies out there. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's when the expansion hit and they pushed into my territory, and that's when I noticed them and I went, "Holy shit, the Tims!" I do remember that because that's what terrified me. I seen them pushing east, and I was like, "Wow, these guys are growing huge." I mean, they're. I think that's what the Tims get an advantage in. I am out of everybody. I would say the Tims. I noticed them doing pretty well if they can hold out. Um, they'll basically like form this giant ass empire, but their manpower reserves will never really recover that well. Oh, there's Pacific. Oh yeah, that's when Spain formed its colony, and I told my guys to go kick their ass. Yeah, because Japan was almost done. I had them pretty much shrunk to nothingness. The Wu, I think at this point, had overtaken Shun as the most powerful country in East Asia, next to me. And we were the rivals in China at this point. The Shu were pretty strong. They owned Western China. Shun still owned a piece of region up here, and I think they were, I think at that point they were a tributary state. Yeah, because the Shun took more territory up there. Mongolia was there. Tim's just finished off Yarkland. Russia was coming our way, which was terrifying. Cascadia, yep. So the Pacific area that Spain owned got lost. Yeah, that was it. Cause Shun was a pretty powerful country still. Wu was these. If these three united, they could beat the Tims. They could put up a hell of a fight. Russia was pretty much taking over the east. Spain had taken over Indochina, doing a great job. When did this hit then? When the Tims took out Shu and Shun? Because I know at one point. Oh, look, Tonatuvu's dead. I know I went. Okay, there was the war. I took a lot of territory. The Tims expanded too. I think we might have had two separate wars if I remember right. And then these guys were down there. What else happened? When the hell did another war explode where the Tims grew? They're right there. That's when it hit. Oh, that's what they did. They went to war with Shun and the Shu. Took all their land, and then that's when they got weakened to this. And then the Tims kept declaring war on more of the East Asia countries. Luckily, I did what I did. I cut off Wu. I think that was my smartest move to control China. Because I think if I hadn't done this, the Tims would have kept hitting Wu until Wu died. And if that would have happened, I would have lost complete access to this region. So the thing that I did was smart move was taking this. So I will definitely say this was the smartest move I had because it gave me all of this China. Now, when did the war with Russia? I think takes place what? Pretty soon. It's within the It's late 1790s, early 1800s. When does it kick in? I know it hits. Where are you? There it is. Pretty much right around 1800 is when the war ended, because I think we were at war with them for a lot of years. And then we hit Wu again, and I think I hit Wu until the end of the game. Because that happened. The Tims were still in control of this region. For some reason, these guys kept taking back Indochina, but then... Oh god, that's... Oh, so that's what happened. I didn't see that. Okay, so Spain lost control of that region. It got taken by another country. Tims went and punched that country, took the land, and then they lost access to it. Okay, that makes sense. This was the end of the game, so this was me. I owned all this region, Cascadia, New Korea. The Tims were pushing down into Indochina, but that was because they weren't fighting the Europeans. And Cyan actually came back and took bits of Indochina. Who owned this? Portugal. Who owned that? France? Netherlands. And the Viet came back. Wow. Okay, so that's... Yeah, this turned into a weird colonial game. Like, I was able to keep, for the most part, most of the European powers out of China. The only region I didn't own was this one, because if I went to war with Spain, it would have taken too long, and it wouldn't have been worth it. Genoa somehow owned this. Was Genoa still alive in Europe? I don't see them. Oh, no, they did. No, they were alive on Corsica. Oh. I didn't know they had control of that. I thought Spain owned that. Otherwise, I probably would have won the war for it. You know what? I can live with what I got. Yeah, but that's it. That's the end of the game. How do I get out of this? Is it just pause? Do I hit escape? Or do I hit the timeline? Close timeline. That's how you do it. Alright, so that'll be the end of the game. We did a pretty good job. That was a pretty fun... I think what I might do is go through the timelines again. Every time we end it, so we get a rough overview of what happened. So, that was pretty neat. I loved it. That was fun. I did not expect us to do that well. Setbacks were in place, but we succeeded. The alliance with the Tims was probably my best move, I gotta say. They were the best allies to get. They had a big manpower pool, really good troops, quality was above and beyond, close to mine. So please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below when we come back, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, in the background, as this game gets posted, I am doing Resident Evil 0. That game will hopefully... I might get it done hopefully before this is finished. And I don't think there's too much left in it. There's a fair bit, but not nearly as much as I think. So please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below when we come back, ladies and gentlemen. RE0 is coming to you. I can't say live because in technicality it's recorded. It will be coming next. So see you all then, guys. Thank you.